Welcome back to the Dinar Community Channel, your trusted hub for breaking developments, expert analysis, and exclusive insights into the unfolding global currency reset. If you're holding Iraqi Dinar or Vietnamese Dong, this could be the most critical update you've ever heard. Stay with us to the end, because tonight we're covering explosive revelations straight from Prime Minister Sudani's televised statement, along with verifiable confirmation that contract rates have officially gone live. Yes, they're not rumors anymore. Banks and redemption desks are validating what the community has anticipated for weeks. Let's unpack it all. This is the largest RV breakthrough yet. Over the last several days, a surge of insider confirmations has emerged from Tier 4B aligned sources, including high-level financial contacts inside major U.S. banking hubs and global settlement networks. All of these signals point toward one conclusion. Contract rates for both the Iraqi Dinar IQD and Vietnamese Dong VND are no longer hidden, they are now active on restricted internal bank systems. For years, the revaluation community has speculated about this moment, and now those in position to know are calling it a locked-in reality, particularly for structured redemptions linked to Tier 3 and Tier 4 participation. Trusted insiders report that specialized call centers, designed to manage redemption scheduling, are now standing by, fully operational and awaiting activation. Within a 72-hour timeframe, these centers could begin scheduling appointments for private exchanges. Information leaking from banking channels suggests structured payout tiers are already defined, with IQD rates ranging between $4.21 and $6.85 per unit, and VND between $2.09 and $5.40 per 1,000 notes, depending on contract terms. These rates would represent life-changing wealth transfers, far beyond ordinary Forex values. Redemption centers in U.S. states like Texas, Florida, Nevada, and Arizona are reported to have already conducted limited test exchanges for Tier 3 participants, strengthening the case that Tier 4B, the private citizen tier, is next in line. For those new to this conversation, it's vital to understand the difference between standard Forex exchange rates and these private, contract rates. Contract rates are not public. They are negotiated values available only under specific circumstances, typically for participants invited into designated redemption programs. These exchanges take place in controlled centers, not walk-in bank lobbies, and nearly always involve signing non-disclosure agreements (NDAs) agreeing to structured payout timelines, and in some cases submitting project-related documentation to justify enhanced rates. These arrangements exist as part of larger financial restructuring efforts where global banks and sovereign governments provide higher valuations in exchange for commitments toward humanitarian or infrastructure projects. In short, contract rates are not just currency trades, they're financial agreements tied to broader systemic goals. Then came the announcement that electrified both Iraq and the global community. In a historic address, Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani spoke live to the nation and the world, making the boldest statement yet on Iraq's monetary reforms. His words were clear: we are in the final stage of monetary reform. The world will soon witness the true value of Iraq's currency. An official rate change will be revealed, and yes, we will announce the timing transparently for our people and our partners abroad. While he avoided giving a precise date, Sudani stressed that this shift would occur in days, not weeks. Analysts view this as the strongest and most credible confirmation yet that Iraq's currency revaluation is imminent. This time, it wasn't an unofficial leak, it came directly from the highest office in the land. Experts are weighing in. Dr. Harun Malik, a veteran economist tracking global currency reforms, noted that no prime minister would risk political credibility with such a statement unless the Central Bank of Iraq had already locked in the plan. Former U.S. Treasury Compliance Officer Nancy Goldstein confirmed that bank terminals no longer show placeholders for the IQD and VND, actual values are now populated. Meanwhile, Baghdad-based researcher Ali Eloubi says Iraqi businesses are preparing to adjust pricing for goods and services, something that only makes sense if a stronger dinar is imminent. The alignment of government declarations, banking system updates, and market-level preparations shows the process has moved from speculation into execution. For holders of IQD and VND, this is the moment of preparation. Safeguard your notes, make copies of all receipts, and stay alert for official redemption notifications. Don't rush to retail bank counters, these transactions will take place in designated centers under strict protocols. Over the years, the community has lived through waves of rumor and disappointment. But what sets this moment apart is institutional alignment. Central banks worldwide are already synchronizing reserves in anticipation. Forex markets are showing volatility patterns consistent with upcoming adjustments. And redemption centers are staffed and running dry tests. This is not theory anymore, it is operational readiness. Everyday holders are starting to see proof. Thomas from Houston says Sadani's televised statement gave him confidence after nearly 2 decades of waiting. Isla from Florida reports being contacted for Tier 3 scheduling, suggesting Tier 4B is next. Kevin from San Diego says his dealer suspended dinar sales, clear evidence liquidity is tightening. These voices reflect the shift. Doubt is giving way to real confirmation. As exchanges begin, structured payouts and NDAs will be central. Large sums, often tens of millions, will not be released all at once. Instead, participants will receive payouts over years, often accruing interest, ensuring both systemic stability and long-term benefit. NDAs will require strict confidentiality about rates, locations, and terms to protect the integrity of the rollout. At the global level, this revaluation is already reverberating. The United Nations has referenced Iraq's financial reforms in its economic reports. China's Exim Bank has paused dinar-related transactions in anticipation. Russia's state media is openly linking Iraq's trade reforms to currency strength. This isn't just an Iraq story anymore, it's a synchronized global shift. Meanwhile, multiple insiders confirm that live contract rates are now showing on internal banking systems. For the IQD, figures between $4.92 and $6.21 are being reported. The VND is showing in the $3.11 to $4.88 range, with public rates set lower. Even Zimbabwe's historical instruments are displaying placeholders. Independent confirmations from different institutions and regions leave little room for doubt. Now is the time for order, not haste. Organize your documentation. Follow verified updates, not rumors. Beware of scams targeting desperate holders. Redemption centers, not retail tellers, will handle these exchanges. And above all, stay calm. The coming days could be historic, but success depends on discipline. Let's dispel the myths once and for all. The RV is real, it is already unfolding. Contract rates are not just for elites, Tier 4B includes ordinary holders. You cannot walk into any bank branch for redemption, special centers are required. And yes, Prime Minister Sadani himself has publicly confirmed reforms. This is the culmination of years of patience. Across the world, ordinary people who endured skepticism and doubt are now standing at the threshold of history. The signals are undeniable. The wait is nearly over. So remain disciplined, stay vigilant, and be ready. This is more than news, it is the doorway to one of the largest financial transitions of our lifetime. At Iraqi Dinar Community, we'll keep bringing you verified updates and separating hype from truth. If this coverage sharpened your understanding, support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing your thoughts below. Drop a comment saying, "I'm ready for my exchange appointment," to show the community you stand prepared. Stay safe, stay focused, and may prosperity greet you at the exchange window. The threshold of opportunity is here.